Hello, Buckeye Gordon. I want to talk a little bit about a video Sarasota Tim made um, a little while ago. It was on Social Security. He's trying to get back that magic he got a few years ago, and it's not going to happen. But he's talking about receiving Social Security at 62. Regardless, he says it's etched in stone. You'll get $1,700 every month from Social Security. He also says it's free money. Now, I finally realized when he says free money, for him it was free. And the reason why I say that, he's never really had a job, and he's always talked about his jobs. He never really had a job where he had to really pay in Social Security a lot. Okay. This door to door oil change salesman, he says very lucrative. I don't know how you can make a lot of money selling oil change coupons. Um, he only worked 3 days a week, a few hours a day, but yet he made a ton of money apparently. I'm kind of believing, and I'm almost sure that he didn't pay into Social Security. He didn't even tell Social Security how much he made as a small business. But anyhow, what I like to do is go through and talk about uh, reality, about Social Security. Let's Social Security takes the last 45 working years, and that's how they come up with what you'll get. Now, what he did was he probably went to the Social Security office. I want to retire. I want my $1,700. Of course, he didn't know at that time. So they brought up all his information, and they said, well, here's X amount of money. Oh, I can't live on that. Oh, wait a minute. You had an ex-wife. You can draw off her Social Security, and you can get $1,700 a month. Great. Sign me up. So Sarasota Tim signs signs up with one of his ex-wives. I don't know if it was ex-wife number one, ex-wife number two, or ex-wife number three. And I can understand why he had three ex-wives, knowing him. But anyhow, be that as it may, let's take a look at uh, what it costs to live in the United States. And this isn't everything. Okay, first a mortgage. The average mortgage in the United States is $2,100 to $2,700. Now that is for the principal and the interest only. It does not include property insurance, home insurance, um, or HOA. If you have an HOA, that could go up to $3,700. How about a car, new or used? New car monthly payment is $749 a month. I find that kind of low. I think one out of five people I heard pays over $1,000. Sorry. While used car uh, average is $520 a month. That I can understand. And that is as reported by Bank Rate. Now, let's look at rental property. Now, where I live in this area, for a one bedroom apartment, the average monthly rent is $1,077 to $1,009. Now, my rents were more than that. I live in a one bedroom. It's a little bit more than that, but it varies. Now, if you get into the city, the bigger city near me, it could be as high. That's $1,500 a month for one veteran. If you live in New York or California, New York, you're talking $4,500. If you can get one, there's a huge waiting list. Same thing for California, probably some of these other most expensive states as well. Now, taking all that into consideration, let's say, um, if, and I'm going to take all of the small, uh, the smaller mortgage, the smaller car payment, the smaller rental, and that comes to $3,777 a month. Now, you take the 3,777 and you subtract your $1,700 a month Social Security, you're still behind 2,077 a month. Not per year, $2,077 per month, and that comes out to $24,924. That means you're going to have to, and that's not counting medical insurance. At 62, you don't qualify for Medicare. So, man, that's going to take it well over $30,000. So you're talking about retiring and then going to a full-time job, and you're going to lose your Social Security because you're going to be over the income threshold. You're going to make too much money. So I wouldn't listen to that lunatic, Sarasota Tim. All he's doing is trying to get to where he was a few years ago when he got lucky and the algorithm picked him up. And he'll never see that again because all of his videos are boring. They're boring. All of his videos are either camping, cooking, eating, uh, traffic, and walking. That's all it is. I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to me. If you would, please, to help this channel, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. That helps me a lot more than you know. Thank you for taking the time, and until next time, have a wonderful Thursday.